Hello there, we're the Snodgrass family. I'm Scott, this is Georgia, this is Adeline, and this is Graham. Well, Georgia and I met here at church and just come off a men's retreat. And remember at the retreat just praying to meet somebody. And the retreat ended on Sunday, and on that Tuesday I met Georgia, and we spent every day together since.
We'd been married for about a year. We knew we didn't want to wait long to start having children because we were both a little bit older. I remember it not being the easiest thing to get pregnant, but after about 8 months or so, we did. We got pregnant with Adeline, and that was a very big highlight of our marriage. After Adeline was born, about a year later, we decided we would try to have baby number 2. We got pregnant, and actually for a second time, and we actually lost that baby after 8 weeks. I miscarried. It was a difficult time, and you don't always understand why things happen, but you just know that they do. And then, fortunately, it didn't take too much longer after that we were able to get pregnant again with this little guy. During my pregnancy, we found that we had a high percentage to conceive a child born with Down syndrome. And then in June of 2011, this guy came on June 23rd, actually, and we didn't know for sure. We never did the amnio because there's a slight chance for miscarriage if you do that, and we just kind of left it in God's hands that He already knew Graham and what the outcome would be, and we were just resting in that.
Graham was born. It was hard. Yeah, it was hard. Just dealing with the fact that he had Down syndrome and just grieving all my hopes and dreams for my child.
But then this past June, he turned a year old, and it was just a bit of a turning point for us. We were able to just embrace everything that he is, and just excited. I'm just happy, and feel that Graham is just perfect in his own way.
Through all that, Georgia had continued to have her desire to adopt, and I'd always been hesitant.
I can't remember a time in my life that I did not have a desire to adopt. I don't remember any aha moment. It's just always been there.
I spent majority of my career in the human service field, and I've worked with a lot of adoptive families, and for the most of the time it did not go well. It was very difficult. So just through reading the scripture and just discerning on adoption, reading James 1:27, he just talks about religion that God cares about is caring for orphans and widows. And I just remember thinking that as far as my family goes, we do very little for orphans. I was so convicted by that was a turning point in my thinking that yes, we need to do something, and I don't have it all figured out, and I'm a guy who likes to have it all figured out. And so now, just because of that, just again taking one step and put it in front of the other.
Last January, we started to research and figure out what does this look like for us? Where is God calling us? We were in Lot Family one Sunday, and Scott shared that our story with them, and I didn't even know he was going to share the story, and I was a little taken back. And it was an awesome day because they all just kind of wrapped themselves around us and began to pray, with us, to journey with us and what this looks like. And so from that point forward, we've just we've come a long way, and then just praying about where God was wanting us to adapt from.
When you begin to look at agencies and whatnot, your eyes become aware of that the need is great. There are many orphans out there who are starving to death and just don't have places to call home. And when I look at our house, we have an extra bedroom, so I just felt like we need to do something as a family. So through the process of looking at agencies and just kind of discerning on where to adopt. Georgia and I had decided on just the continent of Africa, and just through a series of events had landed on Ghana. So with any adoption, there's always a financial component to it, and that's just the sad facts. We don't have all the resources that it's going to take to be able to complete this adoption. It's around $30,000 a kid, and sometimes and oftentimes these kids come with sibling groups, and so we're not interested in breaking up a family. So potentially it could be more than one. I mean, if it was two, you're looking at $60,000. We have our own money that we've been saving up, and we're going to be contributing to this, but we can't do it alone. We really, in order to make this happen, are going to need, again, not only financial support, but emotional, and we're going to need prayer warriors out there. So if you find it that you're being led to give, it would be much appreciated, and go to a good cause. Mind you, we're all called to care for orphans, and some of us are called to adopt, some of us are called just to give. You know, just this whole process, I know that I can't figure it out, whether it be financially or even with the agencies, and I've just been you know, trusting God that, okay, man, I'm just going to put one foot in front of the other, take the steps, and you're just going to have to figure it out. So that brings us here, and now we are you know, attempting to move forward in the process of this adoption, and just want to not only raise awareness, but, you know, ask for support, and whether it be prayers or financial support, and because the need, it's just bigger than us. It's bigger than what we can even handle. So we need the body.